He's made a name for himself by making big plays on the field as a wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals, and now Larrry Fitzgerald is making big plays off the field as well. He has teamed up with Cold Stone Creamery, and it's all for a good cause. Larry Fitzgerald joins us now to talk all about it. Great to see you.
Great to see you.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. First of all, a lot of this has to do with your mother, right? Carol, who passed away as a result of breast cancer, no?
Yes, I lost my mother 7 years ago to breast cancer. It was a long battle. And she fought courageously. A very strong woman, but you know, it's something that's close to my heart. And Cold Stone came to me, and we joined up as a partner, and I'm really excited about this because it hits close to home. So any mother we can save, any grandmother, sister, it's one life less that we have to lose.
Now, did you get Cold Stone into this, or had they been in it already and they said, hey, look, we have the same concern you do about breast cancer. Why don't you come in and help us with this?
Well, Cold Stone's, they've had other humanitarian work that they've done with Make-A-Wish Foundation, Feed the Children. So they've had extensive experience working in these type of in this type of environment. I think it was a mutual respect because I mean they're local in Phoenix area. I'm a local athlete. My good buddy Mike Reagan. You know, we've had a good relationship over the years, and he's blessed me with a great opportunity. Now,
you say local. We're in tough times right now. Thank God you got a great contract. It goes until 2011, I guess. But the fact is that there is a push to help out local businesses. In a lot of sports, you really seek out those businesses that are in your area to help out?
Well, definitely, because they have a local tie. You know, they're familiar with me, I'm familiar with them, and I think it's a lot easier to maintain a good personal relationship. I could pick up the phone and call. I can go over to headquarters and have lunch. You know, it's just that personal relationship that you're able to have when you're dealing with locals.
It's interesting because nowadays, you know, folks move around so much in professional sports that they often say there's no loyalty, there's no sense of loyalty to the community itself. But you sense that, and you're trying to reinforce it.
Well, there's definitely a lot of loyalty, I believe. I think some of the negative things out there take the headlines, but there's truly a lot of loyalty, especially in the valley where I live in Phoenix. I mean, the community that I live in, the people are great, the company is outstanding, and you know, I'm just really fortunate and blessed to be able to work with such a great company.
You know, I think it's somebody like Derek Jeter, for example, somebody who's so united with the community in which he works, the New York community, that he does do a lot of where you see him on doing the car commercials and the local ads and so forth. Do you do that kind of stuff as well?
Well, I'm very involved at home. You know, like I said, being able to reach back and touch the community, no matter what it is, if it's a car deal or if it's whatever line of work or partnership you can create, it's important to be able to stimulate the local economy and you know, just work in the communities in terms of going over to local high schools and giving back to those programs as well is important.
Now, we were talking before we went on about Joe Gibbs, the great coach Joe Gibbs. He was on Scoreboard last week, and you saw the interview. He got involved in a terrible, messy business deal that caused him to lose some money as a result of a limited partnership. You must get calls every day, don't you, from all kinds of loony folks who may have some intriguing offers, but how do you vet all those offers that come into you?
Well, I think I have a really good team around me. I have some people that I've known for a long period of time that really have my best interests at hand, and I'm fortunate to have those people, including my father, that have been with me from the beginning. And knows,
father's a great sports writer.
Knows what's best for me. Coach Gibbs said, you got to listen to your wife. I don't have a wife, so I guess I'm in trouble.
It's time, Larry. It's time. Yeah, he said without his wife, he wouldn't know what to do half the time.
True.
There's a pull in that direction, I guess, as well. Okay, all right. We won't go too personal. Let's talk a little bit about football. What do you look forward to this year? You know, let's talk a little bit about the Super Bowl last year. I mean, it was a great Super Bowl, right? I mean, there were some problems with it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic opportunity. It's something that I've never been able to experience, something our organization hasn't been experienced in a long time. To win the division, make that playoff push, playing a game of that magnitude was a dream come true. And it's something that we're not going to forget. We remember what it took to get there, the hard work and dedication for preparation to allow us to play in that game. And we're going to continue to do that starting on Wednesday when training camp kicks off.
It starts on Wednesday?
Starts on Wednesday.
Holy cow.
Got to get you to a game.
Well, I'd love to. I don't know. Some of these training sessions in the middle of summer, though, must be killers, right?
It's par for the course. You have to get ready. When you're coming to town and you're playing against like the New York Giants, we got to come out here in October and play against the Giants. You got to be prepared. I mean, because they're working hard, so you have to go out there and pay the price. and put it in the hard work.
Now, it must help to get in the mindset, to get in that Super Bowl mindset. Even if you lose a Super Bowl, you know what it feels like to take you there, to get you there. Are all of your teammates in that same mindset right now?
Well, I definitely believe so. And it started when we got back in March, and we started training for the upcoming season that we're about to embark on. And the guys were really focused. They were there, they were attending, and I felt an added sense of commitment from guys. I mean, if another guy didn't show up for workouts, hey man, why aren't you here? Why aren't you participating? I'm here working, why aren't you? And guys are holding each other accountable, and I think that's a direct result of the success we were able to have last season.
What do you do in March? When you meet in March, after the whole thing's over, is it to assess the previous season or to look ahead? How does that work?
We do a little bit of both. I mean, we sit down collectively and we talk about what happened last year, some of the pitfalls we fell into, some of the highs, and we just try not to make the same mistakes we did the year before, and just say, look, we had a good run last year, but it wasn't enough. And what do we have to do to address some of the concerns that presented themselves last year?
What was the consensus? Can you be specific? I mean, what didn't quite work that you'd like to work out better this time?
Just not finishing. You know, the NFL is a long season. It's like life. I mean, it's going to be highs and lows, and you have to be able to weather those storms. And you know, certain games we started off, 6-2 last year, and then we lost 3 in a row coming down the stretch. And so you can't have lows in the season like that. You have to continue just to get better every week, and guys have to be dedicated to that.
Listen, this is supposed to be your flavor, right? Tell us what it is.
Well, I picked strawberry as my base because it is the color of Breast Cancer Month, and I thought that would be unique, and it's also a favorite of mine.
Oh, man, this is good.
The pie crust, graham cracker pie crust, my son is, I got a little boy, and he loves graham crackers, so, I didn't know I loved them that much until he started eating them, and now we kind of eat them together now as snacks.
This is good stuff. Now, so this is your flavor. Is this called the Larry?
This is called Heaven 11.
Heaven 11.
Heaven 11.
Okay, so when you go into Cold Stone, you order a Heaven 11.
Yes.
It's Larry Fitzgerald's own brand. I got to ask you, these earrings, you always wear them or just for special occasions like being on Scoreboard?
It's not every day you get to be on set with you. I had to brush out the new ones.
Listen, it's a great honor and privilege to be here with you. Larry Fitzgerald, best of luck to you. I got to reach over the table.